Oh yeah, this one for you. Run your personal finances like a business. This would change everything. Have you ever asked yourself why a business can survive a recession, bad months, and unexpected expenses? But most people fall apart when one emergency pops up. The answer is simple. A business has a system, and people have emotions. Well, today, I'm going to show you how to apply business finance principles to your personal finances so you can stop living paycheck to paycheck, gain control of your money, and start building long-term passive income. This is not about strict budgets. This is about thinking differently. You are a business. I know you heard me say that multiple times. First thing is mindset shift. You're not just a person earning a paycheck. You are a business. Your name is the company. Your job is your primary customer or client. Your paycheck is revenue. A business doesn't just hope they will be okay financially. They track income, control expenses, reinvest profits, plan for risk. Most people do none of that. If you want business level results, you must adopt business level thinking.
Let's take a look at the personal and business expense tracker. This example is based on a $70,000 income. When you look at the business style tracker, expenses like housing and operations, utilities, transportation, food, and supplies are managed with intention. A business is always looking for ways to create positive variance, keeping expenses below expectation so it can generate a profit. And that profit is then reinvested to grow the business. Now compare that to a typical personal expense tracker. Right away, we see housing costs is creating a negative variance, pulling extra money out of the household instead of freeing it up. This is the difference between handling your money like a consumer and running your life like a CEO.
Income equals revenue. And a business tracks revenue monthly, quarterly, and annually. But most people only think about money on payday or when bills are due. That's reactive thinking. Here's how you change that mindset. Start tracking your total monthly revenue, your 9 to 5 paycheck, your side hustle, your dividend income, and your interest income. When a business wants to grow, they don't just cut costs, they increase revenue. Expenses equals operating costs. And a business doesn't call expenses bills, they call them operating costs. Every operating cost must be justified. Your rent or mortgage, that's a fixed operating cost. Your car payment is your transportation expense. Entertainment is discretionary spending. A business separates necessary costs from optional costs. And most people don't, because it doesn't matter how much revenue you bring in. If your expenses exceed your income, then your business is failing. This is where people get emotional, and a business gets logical. Cutting expenses is not punishment, it's improving your profit margin. You should be thinking profit first. Here's a powerful business lesson. Profit is planned, not accidental. A business pays themselves first. They don't wait to see what's left over. And you should do the same. This is what you would call your profit, your savings, your investments, and passive income investing. Before lifestyle, before upgrades, before impulse spending. Even if it's 5, 10%, profit comes first. No profit, no growth. Your cash flow matters way more than your net worth does. Think about it. When a business fails, it's not because they aren't profitable, it's because they run out of cash. And the same thing happens to people. You can make $100,000 a year and still be broke if your cash flow is negative. You have to track all your money at all times. Money coming in, money going out. The timing of both. This is where your emergency fund matters. Your income from your dividends matter. Your passive income matters. Cash flow will keep the business of you alive. Risk management. This is non-negotiable. And this is your personal risk management. Your emergency fund, health insurance, life insurance, and multiple streams of income. Hope is not a strategy. Preparation is your strategy. Review your performance on a regular basis. A business reviews numbers monthly, and you should too. Once a month, review your income, review your expenses, review your savings and investments, and most importantly, adjust your strategy when needed. You have to keep your emotions in check and depend on real-time data. When you treat your finances like a business, you build stability, freedom, and passive income. Run your life like a CEO. Pay yourself first, reinvest profits, and manage risk. That's how wealth is created. As always, stay consistent, stay focused, and keep building passive income. You are a business.